Hello, 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 everybody. My oh my, do we have a lot to break down, chat? Sheesh! Let's do our TV platoons before we get lost in all the sauce. Get it? Lost sauce. Okay, shut up. I'll shut up, chat. I will shut up. Very well. But chat, there is a lot to break down. Shout out to the data miners. Miners, not minors. Miners. Chat, did you get your mind out of the gutters? Yeah, chat, there's a lot of news to break down. Operation 3 Ewoks. Okay, on Tatooine. Operation 3, we need Ewok Scout. Where's Ewok Scout? Thank you. Get our platoon right there. What else we need? Talk to me, talk to me. Dathomir, Operation 1, TIE Interceptor, Operation 5, Darth Malgus. Operation 1, TIE Interceptor, Operation 5, Darth Malgus. And then what do we need for light side? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Kashyyyk, Razor Crest. Of course we gotta get up. Well, there goes our freaking executor fleet. What operation was that for? Operation 1. Kashyyyk. There goes our Razor Crest chat. GG's. And there goes our executor fleet in dunes. Alright, update coming soon, chat. Update coming soon, chat. Game's gonna force an update, and I believe we're gonna get some key reveals. I believe so, right, chat? I think we should. So update any day now, anytime, anytime. We'll close out the game. We'll close out the game and reopen it, chat. Let's do that. Let's do that. EA app needs to restart. Got it. Great timing. If not, kit reveal post kits in game at least. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Robo Melon. That's what I'm thinking. If it is, then I'll retag everyone. Don't y'all worry about it. How's everyone doing, chat? And good news, chat. I went to work. We are not fired, chat. We are not fired. Good conversation with the boss. We're all good. Okay, so it's a long story, Robo Melon. Trust me. All right, connecting the EA app. Come on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In chat, we are officially 2 days away from day 600 of streaming, chat. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's see the game automatically updated. Let's see, chat. Let's see. And I'm not seeing anything new. I'm not seeing a newsletter, chat. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, nothing new yet, chat. Nothing new yet. Let's go ahead and knock out a Coliseum battle while we're at it, chat. Let's go ahead and knock out a Coliseum. Oh, well, actually, let's do a, so I can level up my R5 a little, you know what I'm saying, chat? Win a battle with the Mandalorian in your squad. We can do that. We can do that. Where's the Mandalorian event? Where? Thank you. Thank you. Come on. Let's go. The Mandalorian. Oh, yeah. Come on, Mando. W Cinematics. Back when legendary events had cinematics, chat. GG's. All right. Come on. Where's the update? Where's the update? I want the update. I want the update. All right, got some more credits. We love to see that. Love to see that. Leaderboard. Wait, no, let's do a battle. All right, chat, what's going on today? We're getting some news. Hey, what's up, Dark? How you doing, buddy? Blog post. Blog post? What do you mean blog post? Kit reveal for Grogu and the Inzelans. All right, chat, kit reveal time. All right, kit reveal time, chat, kit reveal time. Let's go. Here. We're going live. Kit reveal. Geo confirmed. Publish. Let's go. All righty. All right, let's go, chat. All right, we gotta break this down. Apparently, there's some important stuff, chat. Apparently, there's some important stuff in here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Reveal Grogu and Inzelans. Grogu crashes into the hollow table alongside his Inzelan friends and their nifty hovercraft, inspired by Grogu's charming antics and his relationship with the Inzelan droid smiths. This character adds a bit of tactical chaos to the battlefield. As a force-sensitive healer, they provide helpful recovery options and improve their allies' durability. They also pepper enemies with a number of debuffs that consistently whistle them down and create opportunities for allies to deal increased damage. Grogu's and the Inzelans synergize with both Mandalorian and New Republic allies, providing extra utility when used on a team with fellow members of these factions. Grogu and the Inzelans marquee event begins June 30th. 30th? Oh, June 30th. Okay. Winning name Grogan Zounds, light side healer, Mandalorian, New Republic online force user. Ooh. Basic ability. Good shot, baby. Battle text. Deal one true damage to the target enemy and inflict one stack of off balance for one turn. During Grogan Zounds' turn, inflict one stack of force influence for one turn. During enemy turns, ability block them for one turn. Grogan Zounds and a random support ally gain tenacity up for two turns. Synergies. Although this ability doesn't deal much damage on its own, it has the potential to reduce enemy turn meter, hinder their out-of-turn attacks, and prevent enemy buffs. When combined with the New Republic team's counter-attack mechanics, it can be a potent source of ability blocks as well. Okay. Alrighty, special one. Equalize all allies' health. Then grant them defense up for 2 turns, and attackers and tank allies gain 1 stack of Endure for 1 turn. Mandalorian or New Republic allies recover 30% of their max health and gain 2 stacks of heal over time for 2 turns. Nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah. Special 2, final, strapped in, cooldown of 5, final text. Dispel buffs on all enemies and deal physical damage to them. All allies gain dramatic entrance until the end of Grogu and Zone's next turn, and 3 stacks of heal over time for 2 turns. Other healer and support allies stealth from 1 turn. Target New Republic ally gains retribution for 2 turns, and their cooldowns are reduced by 1. Target enemy is inflicted with 1 stack of on the run, and their cooldowns are increased by 1. Synergies new heal over time. Stacks granted here are also able to be triggered by Grogan and Zone's unique ability, Bad Baby. For even more heals, the retribution granted by this ability provides New Republic allies additional chances to counter attack and inflict 1 stack of on the run, adding to the team-wide mechanic. While on the ray, oh yeah. In dramatic entrance, 25% offense deal bonus true damage to 10% of the target's max health, which can't be evaded. Gain 20% turn meter and dramatic entrance for 2 turns if this unit defeats an enemy. Unique 1, Bad Baby. Zeta plus Omicron, final text. At start of battle, if all allies are New Republic, allies gain 30% max health and protection and deflective ward for 1 turn until they take damage. Whenever an attacker or tank ally loses deflective ward, retaliate retribution, or a taunt effect, trigger their stacks of heal over time. At start of each enemy turn, Grogan and Zones gain 5% defense stacking until the end of their next turn. Allies ignore taunt effects during enemy turns. If there is an allied New Republic Galactic Legend, or there are no other Galactic Legends in battle, whenever a New Republic ally is stunned during an enemy turn, dispel it and reduce their cooldowns by 1. And whenever a New Republic ally is dazed, dispel it and they recover 20% health. So Mando's a New Republic Galactic Legend. That's what I'm getting from that. With Grand Arena, if all allies Mandalorian or New Republic, and there's an allied New Republic Galactic Legend or no Galactic Legend battle. Let's start battle while allies gain. At start of the battle, allies gain an additional 20% max health and protection deflective ward for 1 turn or until they take damage. Whenever Grogan and Zones use a special ability, they gain untargetable for 1 turn. If all allies are Mandalorian or New Republic, and there's an allied New Republic Galactic Legend. Oh, gosh. So they're making sure basically that you don't plug this in with Ray. That's what I'm getting from it. That's what I'm getting from this. Defense. Can you explain? No. Who's the New Republic Galactic Legend? We can't reveal this just yet, but we'll share more information as soon as we can. Unique 2, Din Grogu. Final text. At start of each encounter, if all allies are New Republic, distract all enemies for 1 turn, which can't be resisted. Whenever an enemy gains speed up, distract them until the start of Grogu and Zellen's next turn, and inflict them with 1 stack of on the run. At the start of each ally's turn, Grogu and Zellen's gain 1 stack of force connection, stacking max 50 for the rest of the encounter. This limit is increased to 100 stacks if any version of the Mandalorian is an ally. It's gotta be Mando. It's gotta be Mando, chat. Alright, and yeah, Crumb posted it. Oh. We're not gonna read that comment, chat. Oh, Rada's kit's out, chat. Rada's kit's out. Lamp Rat just said Rada's kit's out. All right, Rada the Hut. Leader, attacker, Hut Cartel. Okay. No longer the helpless child. Once hunted during the Clone Wars, Rada has embraced spectacle and raw power to forge a reputation all on his own. Whether commanding the crowd or crushing challengers beneath overwhelming foes, Rada fights to carve out a legacy no longer defined by his father. This character development for Rada was something that we really wanted to reflect in his kit and his allied choices. Rada could lead the Hutt cartel if he so chooses, but he prefers to take the field alone. Hmm? With this in mind, we wanted Ryder to feel like the gladiator he is while in solo scenarios, where he truly comes into his own and his individuality takes center stage. Basic ability. Cleave the Unworthy. Final text. Deal physical damage to the target enemy twice and inflict one stack of bleed. Max 6. It can't be evaded or resisted until the end of the encounter. Healing immunity and speed down for one turn. Reduce the target enemy's defense by 20% stacking, which can't be resisted until the end of the battle. The Ride of the Hut was the only ally at start of the battle. Reduce target enemy's critical chance by 10%, max 50%. And Rada gains 20 speed, max 100 until the end of the battle. Rada recovers 10% health and protection. Wait, is the game update out then? Client must be restarted. Alrighty, chat. Oh yeah, shoot. Yeah, we never confirmed it. Alright, well, the game's updating. Special 1, knock them dead. Final text. Deal physical damage to all enemies, dispel all buffs from them, and inflict 2 stacks of bleed, max 6, until the end of the encounter, and off balance on them for 2 turns. If all enemies are inflicted with off balance, Rada gains a bonus turn and 40% offense for 1 turn. If Rada had a full squad of Hutt Cartel allies that start about, all other allies assist and tank allies taunt for 2 turns. If Rada is below 50% health, this taunt can't be dispelled. Oh, and it's Grand Arena, chat. Grand Arena Omicrons. Long Grand Arena. If all allies were Hutt Cartel at start of battle, this ability can't be evaded or resisted. If Rada was the only one at start of battle, he inflicts an additional stack of bleed, max 6, on all enemies. Remove 10% turn mirror from them, reduces the cooldown of Showboat by 1, and he gains 50% offense for 1 turn instead. So basically, this is our offensive team. Oh, great. Special 2, Showboat. Final text. Deal damage to all enemies, trigger all stacks of bleed on them, detonate all thermal detonators on them, and stun them for 1 turn. If Rada was the only ally at the start of the battle, this stun can't be evaded or resisted. If the enemy is defeated by this ability, all Hutt Cartel allies gain 20% turn mirror. While in Grand Arena, if all allies were Hutt Cartel at the start of the battle, tank allies recover 10% protection for each enemy damaged by this attack by this ability, and attacker allies gain 10% defense penetration, stacking max 50% for each time this ability is used. If Rada is the only ally at the start of battle, this ability instantly defeats enemies below 40% health, excluding Galactic Legends and raid bosses, and Rada recovers 50% health and protection for each enemy defeated by this ability. Alrighty. You... Yeah, alright. Unique 1. The Donkey Muffkin. Ally Hutt Cartel tanks taunt for 2 turns at the start of battle. Whenever Darkside support allies attack an enemy, all allies recover 10% health protection and turn meter. Darkside Hutt Cartel allies and Rada can ignore taunt effects during their turn. All Hutt Cartel allies are immune to cooldown increase, and Rada is immune to thermal detonators. If Rada the Hutt had a full squad of Hutt Cartel allies that start about, whenever they have turn meter removed, Rada has a 50% chance to gain a bonus turn. If Rada was the only ally at start of battle, whenever an enemy removes turn meter from him, he deals damage to all enemies equal to 10% of their max health. This damage can't defeat enemies and has an additional 30% chance to gain a bonus turn. While in Grand Arena, if all allies are Hutt Cartel at start of battle, all allies gain 50% max health. If all of Rada's other allies are Dark Side, whenever they or Rada are inflicted with a debuff, they inflict a thermal detonator on the enemy that applied it for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. Whenever Rada defeated an enemy, the cooldown of Swgoh decreased by 1 and all allies gain bonus protection, 40% stacking until the end of the encounter. Rada was the only ally at start of battle. He takes reduced damage from percent health effects and defeated enemies can't be revived. Unique 2, large character, yep. And then he has a leader ability. Final text. Hutt Cartel allies gain 50% accuracy and crit avoidance, 200% defense, 75% offense, 50 speed, and 40% tenacity. Dark Side Hutt Cartel allies and Rada gain 75% counter chance and 50% critical chance. The first time each Hutt Cartel ally falls below 50% health, they gain damage immunity for 1 turn, recover 20% health and protection, and ally tanks taunt for 2 turns. Whenever a Dark Side Hutt Cartel ally or Rada inflicts a stack of bleed or a thermal detonator on an enemy, they gain 5% turn meter and recover 5% health and protection. If Rod is the only ally at the start of the battle, he gains 250% max health and max protection, 50% health steal, 25 speed, and can't be instantly defeated. Whenever he is ability blocked, blinded, dazed, feared, or stunned, he dispels and inflicts a stack of bleed max 6 and 1 thermal on all enemies for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. If it can be dispelled, he also gains damage immunity for 1 turn, which can't be dispelled. Yeah. Cool. It's a cool kit. And then we have Colonel Ward. Oh gosh. All right, chat. Here, let's just go in game, chat. Let's just go into the game. Let's go into the game, chat, because we got Colonel Ward's kit right here as well, chat. Let's go ahead and take a little gander. Colonel Ward is coming to the holo table. Yep. I don't care about that. As a requirement at 4 stars for unlocking the Journey Guide event for Rada the Hutt and will be a requirement for this year's Galactic Legend. Unlock Colonel Ward in the upcoming Eyes on the Outer Rim marquee event and add the cunning support to your New Republic roster. Yep, alright, so she's required. And there's Rada right there. I mean, let's take a look at Colonel Ward's kit. Alright, basic ability. That's it. Deal physical damage to the target enemy and inflict evasion down for 1 turn. If it's Ward's turn, also inflict defense down for 1 turn. Alrighty. Special 1. New Republic's Most Wanted. Dispel all debuffs on target ally the next time the target ally counterattacks. They inflict evasion down to the target enemy for 1 turn. Dispel stealth from all enemies. Each enemy that lost stealth this way is marked for 2 turns. Inflict all enemies with critical damage down and expose them for 2 turns. How we feeling about it, chat? How we feeling? How are we feeling? Oh. Yep. All right. X-Haul Flyby. Deal physical damage to all enemies. Inflict them with burning and healing immunity for 2 turns. Alright, and then what is this? It's a unique, yep. New Republic officer. Whenever a support or hero ally is damaged by an enemy, ability while an ally is taunting, ward inflicts the enemy with evasion down for 1 turn. Holy moly. Alright. Whenever the enemy dispels retaliate on an ally, New Republic allies gain 10% offense, stacking max 50% when attacking enemies out of turn. Whenever an ally triggers expose out of turn, they gain critical damage up for 1 turn. Whenever ward uses X-Haul Flyby, if an enemies have on the run, all New Republic allies assist the next time any ally counterattacks. If all allies were New Republic at the start of the battle, whenever a taunting tank ally is damaged, the enemy that damaged them is ability blocked for 1 turn. If there is an allied New Republic Galactic Legend, oh gosh. Or there are no other Galactic Legends in battle, whenever a healer or support ally is damaged by an enemy, ability while in ally is taunting, increase all cooldowns of the enemy who damage them, excluding raid bosses and Galactic Legends, and the enemy gains 1 stack of on the run. While in Grand Arena, at the start of the battle, all New Republic allies gain 10% potency and tenacity for each New Republic ally until the end of battle. If all allies are New Republic at the start of the battle, enemies start the battle with 2 stacks of on the run. If there is an allied New Republic Galactic Legend, or there are no other Galactic Legends in the battle, whenever enemies gain a stack of on the run, ward inflicts them with an additional stack of on the run once per target enemy's turn. When enemies take damage from on the run, they are also exposed for 1 turn. Well, there are the kits, chat. Boogie, all the kits dropped. Valid on Cantina? Oh, crap! Oh, crap, chat. So, I guess Colonel Ward is next, and the next pass is going to be Colonel Ward and Kiva. And then it's going to be Grogu and Snowtrooper Commander, is what I'm guessing. Right, chat? Right? And then Rada. What? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's all the kits, chat. We'll get them up because they're required for the GL. We'll get them up, chat. Chat, what are your thoughts, chat? What are your thoughts on the kits? Add to accelerate. Temple Guard is nice. Cantina, nice. We need to get our relics up, chat. That's what I'm worried about. What do we think of the kits, chat? They're cool. Sure, they're cool, chat. I'll give them that much. They're cool. Evening, chat. What's the rundown on the kits? New Republic Galactic Legend confirmed. A lot of these kits are tied to the GL. Rada is basically going to be a new Wampa, but it's going to be like a new and improved Wampa. So, yeah. So, yeah, we got the kits are pretty nice, pretty solid overall. Does it make me more excited? No. No, I'm gonna farm these characters because they're required for the Galactic Legend. That's my view on it, chat. I will farm these characters because they are needed for the new shiny toy. I will not do this because of interest in the era. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Nicely done. I mean, we should, keyword should, be able to get through this. All right. Yep. Nice. Pull back turn meter. Yikes. Basic. All right. We're looking good there. Nicely done. 4%. Yep. Nice heel. Basic. He's about to throw another rock, isn't he? He's about to throw another rock, isn't he? No, he didn't. Oh, changing it up. I see. Okay. He's about to throw a rock right here, though. But so we're gonna get all the damage we can right there. Very nice. Let's go basic ability. Just get the damage out, right, Chad? We just gotta get that damage out. Basic, nicely done. I'll take that. I'm fine with that. He's about to do a little swipe-a-rooski. Basic. Let's get a revive in here. Nicely done. Zeb taking the hit like an absolute champion. Let's go deflective ward. Yep, nice. I'm okay with that. My Mothma's gone. We should easily get 80%. That's all I wanted, honestly, out of this battle. Nicely done. Let's go here. That tenacity is no joke. Chat. 85, nicely done. Nice. 86, 87. Come on. 88. Are we going to get 90? No way we get 90%. 90%. I'll be damned, chat. I'll be damned. There we go. 93. There's no way we get. Yeah, we're about to go down, chat. We're about to go down. 96%. I'm not mad at this, chat. I'm not going to complain about that, chat. I am not complaining about that. My, oh my, chat. My, oh my. But yeah, all the kits are out, chat. Did it say Colonel Ward's requirement? Yeah, so it's just 4-star. Yeah, it's not saying the full requirement. Maintain through constant counterattacks. Yep. All right, chat. Overall, favorite kit's gotta be Rada, of course. Next one, Snow Trooper Commander. We already had his kit. I would say next would probably be Captain Carson Teva, Snow Trooper Commander, then Grogu and then Zelens, then Colonel Ward. That's my opinion. Yeah, it says she'll be a GL rec, but it doesn't say what relic level, anything like that, chat. 20 energy? Bro! Oh, gosh. And Vel's a Cantina farm, chat. Vel's a Cantina farm. We are absolutely cooked. I'd say that R7 is a safe bet. Yeah, I'm assuming R7, chat. I'm gonna assume R7. Damn. I don't know, chat. Right. Right. If they just pull up in a speeder, and then he does nothing. Okay. Colonel Ward, what do you got for me? She's a little caked up, chat. What? Huh? No, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. That is all right. That's the best loading animation, chat. That's the best loading animation. That is so funny. They literally pull up. Oh my god! All right, I gotta see it one more time, chat. I gotta see it one more time. Oh my gosh, that's like an Instagram pic right there, chat. That's an Instagram pic. Oh my goodness, chat. But I don't know, chat. How we feeling? Who's texting me? Oh, but yeah, there we go, chat. There's the requirements. There's everything we need to know, chat. How are we feeling about this era? Yeah, there's forum posts done. Yeah, nothing less than R7 for the new GL. Hoping there's a 1 through 3 R10s, a few R9s, and a few R8s, and rest R7. Would love to see the crash out from the community. Satila's getting the Quran. Old Republican No, they aren't. No, they aren't. Stop it. Oh, stop the bluff. Chat, stop the bluff. Alright, we'll go to the forum post. We got troopers. It's a good joke. Joke's on troopers. He's gonna fall for it. There is no Datacron post. Colonel Warkit, yeah, Velshard's now farmable on 20 energy cantina. Hell no. Oh my god. Yeah, raid news when? Yep. Thank you. Thank you. It's not just me. Okay. Chat, there's no Datacrons. Chat, there's no Datacrons. It's separatist. Troopers, you're an idiot. You know what, chat? We'll do a little refresh, chat. We'll do a little refresh just for you guys, okay, chat? Y'all want to have this little joke and prank, knowing how much I like Satio, knowing how much I like the separatists. Y'all, separatists are getting Datacrons. They're getting all this stuff. Meh. Yeah, sure, chat. Yeah. Yeah, okay, chat. Know what? We'll do a 50 crystal refresh. Just to. There's new Datacrons, chat. But what are the factions? Let's see. Let's see the. I absolutely apologize to everybody in chat. I am an absolute bona fide loser, and I suck at this game. You were all right. They gain a bonus turn. That's the one that I'm going to go for. Yeah, bonus turn one. Separatist. Percent crit avoidance, crit chance 2 turns. They take a bonus turn. Uh, uh, yeah, alright, so you guys were right. Asajj Ventress, whenever Asajj Ventress takes a turn, Asajj Ventress takes a bonus turn. Oh, whenever enemy takes turn, she takes bonus turn. During this bonus turn, 100% more damage. Okay. Trench off the bench. Droidica. Droidica critically hits an enemy. Droidica gains damage immunity for 1 turn, which can't be copied. 25% turn meter, and blinds that enemy for 1 turn. Card. Whenever he uses his basic ability, he attacks 2 more times. They spell it. Oh, that's gonna be good for Maul. Gain 15% turn meter and protection up. She doesn't have to be in the lead. Oh, General Grievous. And Shorty. Whoa, that's nice. Is the ally complete payout? 300% defense. Okay, that's a nice one. Zalabar. Inflicts armor shred on an enemy. He inflicts it on all other enemies until the end of the encounter. Nice. Satil Shan. If all allies are Old Republic, then the following will be active. Of course, you have to clarify that, CG, don't you? Because you got to tell us how to play the game. Got it. First time Satil Shan loses all protection, recovers 100% protection. At start of battle, Satil taunts for 2 turns. When Satil is taunting, Old Republic Jedi are immune to turn meter removal. Whenever Satil attacks an enemy with protection, he removes 2% max protection, stacking 20%. All our Old Republic allies gain 5% max protection, stacking max 50 until the end of the battle. Whenever marked is dispelled or removed from an enemy, the next use of a basic ability from an Old Republic Jedi ally will mark on target enemy for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled or evaded. I mean, I'm liking Basila's chat. What are the alignment ones? Protection up. Starter counter, lights out. 15% max out, max protection. Yeah. Dark side, please say they got some love. Game above the 5. And first time is defeated, remain dark side. Oh, I like that one. Stacking offense and speed. Yeah, stacking offense and speed. Yeah, I like that one. What are the stats? Offense, oh brother, and oh crap, chat. We do not have enough currency because we are broke IRL and in the game, chat. You heard it here first. Alright, chat, you know what? Just for you guys. Just for you guys. Just for you guys. We will do one Datacron, chat. One. Chat, it is time to pray to RNG. And we need some materials. And we need some materials. Of course we do. Of course. And we don't have it. I mean, I never use a Thanos. I never use the Athanocron. Ah! L-stat, L-stat. All right, let's get the Mark ones. Let's get the Mark ones going, chat. Let's get the Mark ones going. So I might as well pick them up. You know, hey. Let's get some share chat currency, chat. Pray that we get a light side one, chat. Let us pray for a second that we get a light side one, chat. We need that. I'm happy with Basilishan or Satilishan, honestly, chat. I needed to get the materials, didn't I? Yep, I need to go. Yep, got it. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Pray for light side, chat. Pray for light side. Is that the light side one we want, chat? I don't think it is. But we can roll again, chat. Roll it again. Give me the light side one that I want. This is the one that we wanted, chat. That's the one we wanted. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, now is there, let me guess, still a paywall for these? Yeah, of course there is. So initial impression, chat. You guys are probably asking which one should I go for? Oh, well, you guys can't see the screen, can you? You guys can't see. Chat, that one's on me. This is chat. That one's on me. Chat. That one's on me. Chat. I'll take the blame on that one. Chat. That one's on me. Oh. Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. Okay. Okay, chat. I get it. I get it. We may have messed up, chat. We may have messed up. My bad. All right, chat. Are we all good now, chat? Are we all good? Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for a thicker cron out for Ray, obviously, and stuff like that. Which ones do we need, chat? Which ones do we need? I would say the must-have ones would be. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where is it? Where is it at? Where? Uh, that's not horrible if you use it with Maul. That's not horrible. I would say the Satil Sean, you have to get Satil or Bachelor. They're going to be in the same team. You got to get one or the other. If I had to pick one, I think it's the Bachelor Sean one. I think the Bachelor Sean one looks better. So Bachelor Sean is a must have. Trench, if you have him up and running now, that'll be complicated. Eh, Droidica will be annoying. Karth will be nice. Grievous, more recovery. Shorty, that one's going to be dangerous, chat. Shorty one's going to be dangerous. That's a sleeper one, but I would say the best one to get is the Baslashan Kron, chat. That is the best one to get. Fraction. I would say I would say best one for Old Republic is to do the bonus turn one. I would do the bonus turn one. Bonus turn or reduce damage. Separatist one. Target lock. Bonus turn. Alignment ones. I would go with 15% max health, max protection, which is what I just got. Dark side, 15% offense, 20 speed. That is the best one, chat. That one is the best one. Because if you have a full team, 15 times 4, if you have a GL, they defeat 4 of your. That's 60% offense boost, and then that is 80 speed added. So that's what I would go with. Stats are pretty. Offense, health, and protection are the ones that stand out to me. So yeah, that's what I would go for, chat. That's what I would go for. We did get the level 3. We got 15% max health and max protection. I'm not going to complain. So yeah, that's what we're working with. That's what we're cooking up in the shop right now. So yeah, Chad, there we go. Decent Datacron set. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. That's what I'm seeing too, chat. Can I now, chat? You guys can call me out if I'm wrong. Let's do this while we're at it. We already did this, right? Yeah, we already did that. Let's put this on auto. Just put it on auto. Yeah, put it on auto. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. This update's kind of. This update's kind of mid, chat. This update just feels kind of mid. Am I wrong, chat? So we got Separatist, Old Republic, Datacrons. Cool. And then we got Rada the Huts kit, which is nice. It's a nice kit. It's Grand Arena Omicrons, which we love to see. And then we got Colonel Ward, Grogu's kits as well. And then we just know that there's going to be a New Republic GL. That's all we got, chat. That's all we got. Chat, am I wrong? Are you guys more excited about it, or yeah, I would say the reduced damage is the best one. Steelcron and ooh, we got KX security droid charge. Chat, we got KX. Put another one on auto. I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to you guys. Am I wrong to say this is a mid update, chat? I'm not really like excited. Is the right word? I guess is that the right word, chat? I don't feel excited about it. It's a cool update. It's nice. Nothing special about it. Like I'm gonna get all these characters up, right, chat? I'm gonna get them all up and running, ready to go for the new GL and everything. Day one. Every update is mid if it doesn't have raid news. Is that the standard that we're holding them to now? Is that the standard that we're going to now, chat? Is if there's no raid news, it's a mid update? Is that what we're heading to? I mean, if it's so obscure, great. I mean, you all want to like do your job, maybe. Thank you. I don't know, chat. So, New Republic's going to be one of the factions needed for the raid. We can basically confirm that much, chat. So what? New Republic? Oh my goodness, chat. I know what the raid is going to be. I know what the raid is going to be, chat. Hey, we got 13KX shards. Nice, nice. I know what the raid's going to contain, chat. Oh, brother. I know what the units are. I know what the raid units are going to be. I know what the raid units are going to be, chat. I already know it. We're going to get our butt kicked in this, aren't we? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I clicked on K. Okay. Oh, he's dazed. Oh, so I'm just an idiot. Okay. Oh, brother, chat. Oh, brother. Yeah, I know what the raid's gonna be. I'll show you, chat. Raid units. Where's that? One. I know exactly what it's gonna be, chat. It's gonna be like the Morning Guard, probably. And then Mandalorians. Yeah. Who's the best for an executive rush? Who's the best rebel to get from Journey Lightspeed token? Um, I would say Adrad. Adrad because he will help you with Profanity. Because if you get Profanity and Executor immediately, Adrad's like the biggest hurdle. Then like that's really nice for you. I would do Adrad. Second, I would do Rebel. All right, Rebels. Rebels. Let's take a look. Let's take a little gander. Take a little gander for him. Yeah, Adrad. Mon Mothma is not horrible either. I do Adrad, Drogon, or Mon Mothma. Those are my top three. Those are my top three. Final. Yeah, chat. It's going to be a New Republic Hut Cartel raid, chat. I know it is. Django Lee Jabba is going to be insane with. Oh yeah, yeah. Saul gets an honorable mention. He's just fallen off so much, especially now with Luthen having more of a solidified home. I wouldn't invest too much in Saul, but he's a solid team early game. Oh yeah, no, I agree with Django Java. Yeah, that'll be nice. I mean, fair, but yeah. So this is my prediction: New Republic, Flight Cartel raid. Chat, I guarantee that a part of the reason why they did the Rada solo stuff is so that if it is a I have a theory, chat. I have a theory, chat. Type one. Do you want to hear my theory? Chat, type 1 if you want to hear my theory. I have a theory. And this is a theory from someone who has streamed this game for 600 days straight, almost, and has played this game since 2017. I think I have an idea. It would not surprise me, chat, if this raid was basically just them in the arena, taking on all the bosses, all those arena characters. It would not surprise me. What? Was there another post? Hold on. Was there another post, chat? Hold on, did I miss some? Alright, my bad, chat. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's just gonna be them in the arena. Well, there's three options, chat. It's either them gonna be on Now Hutta, it's gonna be them in the arena, or it's gonna be them facing the twins and that big dragon snake. Those are the three options for the raid. If it's gonna be Mando focused, right, chat? Those are the only three options that I see. And then are we just gonna throw in the rebels in the ISB? Are the rebels in ISB just gonna be like a useless? I want my crystals back at this point, chat. I'm like bloody hell, give me my crystals back. I want a refund on the ISB. Oh my gosh, I want a refund if that's the case. Yeah, oh god. Is the ISB and freaking I would have just saved my all my crystals, chat. We would have had 100,000 crystals, maybe even 150. I want a refund. I want a refund on those tunes immediately from the vibes I'm getting. If they chat chat the ISB may go down as the worst new faction that we have ever gotten in game. It may go down as one of the worst new factions we've ever gotten in game, chat. My oh my. If they are not needed for the raid, I feel bad for anyone who got Andor to 7 stars. I genuinely do. If Andor is not in the raid, my oh my. My oh my, chat. That is gonna. And from the looks of it, chat, from the looks of it. Oh, wait, we need to add a squad, chat. We need to add a squad. Hold on. And then, of course, Moff Gideon. I mean, that's 5, 10, 11, 12, 15, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 20 units right there, chat. 20 units right there. Please have Mandos in the raid. I want to R9 my Bo-Katan Mandalore. So right now, early prediction for the raid. I want to be the first one to call it. I want to put it on the record. New Republic, Hutt Cartel. I want to put it right where I think it's going to be. I think that's going to be the new. Those are going to be the faction. New Republic, Hutt Cartel, and Imperial Remnants. Those are 3 factions I personally believe will be a part of this brand new raid. And wouldn't surprise me if they're going to be all required for a GL. We just have to wait and see. Because I bet these are going to be like the free-to-play tunes, along with these free-to-play tunes. Like, these will be like the free-to-play, like, crappy teams tunes. And then if you want the good teams, that's what you get. What I do find interesting, chat, no raid Omicron. No raid Omicron, chat. I am surprised by that. And, well, they already all have Omicron. Oh, my. I forgot one. I forgot one, chat. Oh, my, chat. So let's just count these units. 5, 6, 7, 12 plus 5 equals 17. 18. We'll say the new Mando, 19. And then we'll say this is Rada, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, chat. That leaves 5 spots open, chat. That leaves 5 spots open. Chat, if I'm right, chat, this is going to be one expensive-ass raid, chat. This is going to be one expensive-ass raid. You got Imperial Remnants. You got... So, let me think of this, chat. Let's say it's Imperial Remnants, Hutt Cartel, New Republic, and Mandalorians. There's 4 factions right there, chat. How many factions does this have? How many factions are there for the Order 66 raid? There's 4 factions, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 factions for the Order 66 raid. Let's take a look at the raid, chat. Can I look at the raids, please? Por favor, senor. How many factions are there? There were 3 factions. Yeah, so there can't be 5 factions, chat. There can't be. 3. Let's look at the crate dragon raid. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there has been 5. The more I'm looking at this chat, the more I think Andor is less valuable. Sigourney Weaver's character. If you guys don't think we're getting a Relic 10 tier, yeah, you guys are wrong. Yeah, the kits are out, Yotter. Kits are in game actually too, and yeah, Yotter, look at this. They literally pull up. Credit to the art team, guys. Credit to the art and animation, guys. Dude, please make sure Yotter's audio is loud enough. Yotter, know what, Yotter? Fuck it. Let's go council. Let's go council, Yotter. Man, I look so different without a hoodie, chat. My oh my. Let's go, Yotter.
Yo, 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 yo.
Let me check your audio.
Can everyone hear me? Am I okay?
Yeah, you should be good. But Yotter, I just broke it down. I don't know if you saw it, dude.
I did not.
I
Can you
broke
say it
down
again?
my raid unit predictions, and I'm thinking the factions will be New Republic, Hutt Cartel, Mandalorians, Imperial Remnants.
Was the only 4?
And then maybe Cobb Vamp with the Constables as like a fun team. That would be 5. That would be the 5 factions right there.
Chat saying I'm too quiet. Chat is saying I'm
Too quiet? Oh, come on, chat.
Come on, chat. Come on. Sorry.
Wonder if Mando's the new Geo next era is going to give us light side Mandos to be his. No, no, no. Okay, Noah.
It's gonna be a
Okay,
marquee
Noah.
only thing.
You can hear him. He just needs to speak up.
Hello?
Yeah, I can see his volume, chat. But my thing is this, Yotter. I'm going to say this one time. I only got Cassian at 5 stars, and I personally would like to have a refund for Cassian at my 5 stars. I want my
No,
crystals back.
bro, you don't understand. Cassian and Rebel Fighters is definitely gonna be the new raid, bro. Just trust me. I'm very happy that the May 4th thing basically cut Cassian's cost in half so that I could just basically get a free Cassian for no effort. But I'm looking at your stream right now. Rada looks pretty cool. Like these people look pretty cool except for the old people. But
Yeah.
besides the old people like okay, wait, okay. I actually don't know how Rada will fit in. I just saw that he's Hut Cartel and Lightside, even though he's not supposed to
He's
be
going to be a
Hut
solo
Cartel because
character.
he's. I need to see this. Can we watch it again? Can we go over the kits for the
It's
first
up
time?
to
Because I'm
chat.
looking.
Chat, type one if you want to read Rada's kit again, because a lot of you guys already heard it.
Because I
But
was
if you
not here
guys
for
want to
it.
read over it again, type one.
I'm
Or
gonna
if you
spoil
missed
myself.
it, let me know.
It doesn't show like his team suggestions, huh? Yeah, not yet. Man, I don't want to spoil myself because I know that there's gonna be an Arnold video in like 20 seconds. But
Goddard, I'm going to say this.
mm.
This has to be the most mid update in a long time. Like, this is so mid.
let me
Like,
let, let me let me read the kits first, and then I'll suggest if it's mid. But like, I've already made my decision to not spend ever since watching the Mando movie.
it is so mid. I am solely
Just
getting
like the
these
movie.
characters for the new GL. That is my only reason.
And you'll need a 7-star Rada because it's gonna be required at like Relegate or some shit.
He won't be required, I don't think. I think he's gonna be a lifter, maybe. Maybe he gets the New Republic tag if Mando's the leader.
Hmm.
Like I can
All I
see
want to
that.
say, all I want to say is that I heard um Mando say Dewana Wanga in the Mando movie. So him, Rada, not having Dewana Wanga as his ability
Well,
name, or the new Mando not having Dewana Wanga is
where's it
yeah.
at? Where's it at? Where is it at? Oh, if there is an allied New Republic galactic legend.
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh.
Yeah, so anyone who thinks that GL Mando is gonna be like a Bo-Katan lifter,
There's the
shut
Arnold
your ass
video.
up, dog. It's an all new Republic team, baby. Hey, Boogie. Let's
And the new Datacrons
Bo-Katan.
drop, chat. New Datacrons drop. Satil Sean, y'all, you know what the sad thing is? Satil
Yes, sir.
Sean doesn't even have the best Datacron for a team. Bastila has the
The
best
deal on that
Datacron.
one. Nah, no. Time for me to not invest in Datacrons like how I have for the last like 2 years. I just want to remind people that during that one season with the green Datacrons where we got infinite rerolls and everyone had maxed out Datacrons, I was the only person in Kyber 2 that did not pursue that. And my Grand Arena was rough that season. And that was back when they lasted 2 months instead of 1 month. So that was really fun. I really want to read this kit, and GC Devil said one. So you
All
want to do
right,
the honor?
Yonner, we can read over the Rada kit again.
Yay! All right.
Everything.
Hope you're having a nice time at work,
Especially
Boogie. Although I
with
never asked, I don't know if it's private details for
way
you to
next.
disclose out, Boogie, but what do you do for work, and how does it allow you to watch streams while you work? Because that's a very nice and comfy position. Something that I would love to have if I
All
could just
right,
watch Almond while I'm spilling out spreadsheets or something.
let's read the
All right,
kit. Let's read the kit.
I'm on the
All
basic.
right, basic ability: Cleave the Unworthy. Deal physical damage to the target enemy twice and inflict one stack of bleed, max 6, which can't be evaded or resisted until the end of the encounter. And healing immunity and spread speed down for 1 turn. Reduce the target enemy's defense by 20% stacking, which can't be resisted until the end of the battle. If Rada the Hutt was the only ally at the start of the battle, reduce the target enemy's critical chance by 10%, max 50%, and Rada gains 20 speed, max 100 until the end of battle. Rada recovers 10% health and protection. Knock him
You know, I
dead.
just realized.
Oh, go
Oh, okay,
ahead.
you're on the first
Go
special.
ahead.
Okay, okay. I'll let you read. I saw a little thing that says Grand Arena, so I'll let you go.
Yep. Knock them dead. Deal physical damage to all enemies. Dispel all buffs from them. Inflict 2 stacks of bleed, max 6 until the end of the encounter. and off balance on them for 2 turns. If all enemies are inflicted with off balance, Rada gains a bonus turn and 40% offense for 1 turn. If Rada had a full squad of Hut Cartel allies at the start of the battle, all other allies assist and tank allies taunt for 2 turns. If Rada is below 50% health, this taunt can't be dispelled. While in Grand Arena, if all allies were Hut Cartel at the start of battle, this ability can't be evaded or resisted. If Rada was the only ally at the start of battle, he inflicts an additional stack of bleed, max of 6, on all enemies, removes 10% turn meter from them, reduces the cooldown of Showboat by 1, and he gains 50% offense for 1 turn. Oh no.
Okay,
Oh
I have some thoughts,
no.
but I'm gonna watch until the rest of the thing.
I have a concern. What
I
if
have a
Rada is
concern
just
too.
meant to be a solo unit and the next era is where Mando's lifter comes in?
That would be oh yeah, because you're not gonna use this guy with GL Mando. Hell no. It upsets me that he's still a large character. I'm going to give my grievances at the end of the kit.
So, alright, yeah, let's just finish the kit.
Showboat, second special.
Showboat, yeah. Deal physical damage to all enemies, trigger all stacks of bleed on them, detonate all thermal detonators on them, and stun them for 1 turn. If Rada was the only ally at start of battle, this stun can't be evaded or resisted. If any enemy is defeated by this ability, all Hut Cartel allies gain 20% turn meter. While in Grand Arena, if all allies were Hut Cartel at start of battle, tank allies recover 10% protection for each enemy damaged by this ability, and attacker allies gain 10% defense penetration, stacking 50%, max 50% each time this ability is used. If Rada was the only ally at the start of the battle, this ability instantly defeats enemies below 40% health, so it's like Savage. Excludes
Nice.
Galactic Legends and raid bosses. And Rada recovers 50% health and protection for each enemy defeated by this ability.
Excludes raid bosses. I'm not gonna look into that.
I swear, Goddard, if this
Listen,
guy
listen.
is,
Mm. You finish?
let's just move on. Let's just move on.
All right. A
Hut
legacy
Cartel
report.
allies gain 50% accuracy and crit avoidance, 200% defense and 75% offense, 50 speed, and 40% tenacity. Dark Side Hut Cartel allies and Rada gain 75% counter chance and 50% critical chance. The first time each Hut Cartel ally falls below 50% health, they gain damage immunity for 1 turn, recover 20% health and protection, and ally tanks taunt for 2 turns. Whenever a Dark Side Hut Cartel ally or Rada inflicts a stack of bleed or a thermal detonator on an enemy, they gain 5% turn meter and recover 5% health and protection. If Rada was the only ally at the start of the battle, he gains 250% max health and protection, 50% health steal, 25 speed. He can't be instantly defeated, and whenever he is ability blocked, blind, dazed, feared, or stunned, he dispels it and inflicts 1 stack of bleed, max 6, until the end of the encounter, and 1 thermal detonator on all enemies for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. If it can't be dispelled, he also gains damage immunity for 1 turn, which can't be dispelled.
Hmm.
And then large character, and then Pedunky Muffkin.
Whatever the hell that means.
Ally Hut Cartel tanks taunt for 2 turns at the start of the battle. Whenever Dark Side support allies attack an enemy, all allies recover 10% health, protection, and turn meter. Dark Side Hut Cartel allies and Rada can ignore taunt effects during their turn. All Hut Cartel allies are immune to cooldown increases, and Rada is immune to thermal detonators. If Rada the Hut had a full squad of Hut Cartel allies at the start of battle, whenever they have turn meter removed, Rada has a 50% chance to gain bonus turn. If Rada was the only ally at the start of the battle, whenever an enemy removes turn meter from him, he deals damage to all enemies equals to 10% of their max health, This damage can't defeat enemies, and has an additional 30% chance to gain a bonus turn. So it'd be 80% chance for a bonus turn. While in Grand Ram, if all allies are Hut Cartel at start of battle, all allies gain 50% max health if all of Rada's other allies are Dark Side whenever they or Rada are inflicted with a debuff, they inflict a thermal detonator on the enemy applied it for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. Whenever Rada defeats an enemy, the cooldown of Showboat is decreased by 1, and all allies gain bonus protection 40% until the end of the encounter. Go ahead, Yotter.
Okay, so you say that this is like a Savage. I think this is a more expensive version of Wampa. And I don't understand why it incentivizes you for both having a full team if you clearly just want to do a Rada solo against like a Balin or something.
Yeah.
Um, it does like the kit looks okay. It's just personally, I went into the movie thinking if they give this son of a bitch a Hut Cartel tag after the motherfucker himself says, I don't want to be like my father. I'm the heir to the throne, but I don't want it. And bro's gonna be working with Gamo Guard, Mob Enforcer, Cad Bane. I'm glad that Cad Bane Greedo might have a home at least, but
I don't
yeah,
know.
this definitely makes me want to spend $60 over the course of 2 months instead of just like using that to go on a nice date or something, right?
I will say this, Yotter.
Mm,
If he is not needed or used in the new GL Mando team,
he's
it's
not.
a flop. It's a flop in
He's
my eyes.
okay. You know what? I'm gonna answer that question, and that's actually gonna be related to the kit because if you can go back to Grogu and I don't know what the aliens are called, Grogu and
In
Amazons.
zones.
Yeah. If you go to that description and it says if all allies are New Republic, I bet your ass that's just a sample of what we're gonna get for GL Mando. GL Mando is gonna be full to the brim with if all allies are New Republic. I'm fully convinced. I am not expecting to see a single other Mandalorian on the GL Mando theme on the Mando team, and that's just me being honest. Maybe you have a different perspective, but
If
I'm
that
already
is the
seeing the writing on the
case,
wall of
that
Mace
is
Windu.
the most idiotic thing
Hmm.
that I can think of. His whole character is about living the Mandalorian way.
Hmm. He tells us in the movie he
Oh
works for the New Republic, right?
my goodness.
Because like you're not going to add a Grogu if he's not going to be in the same team as a Mandalorian,
Yoder,
right? Hmm. Oh, what happened? He's
what
buffering.
if I have a theory?
Hmm.
This may be too creative for CG, so brace with me.
Fully bracing.
What if we get a Luthen Rail situation where Mando has a thing where he is tied to Axis Curator, but it's Mandalorian New Republic.
You know what? For the record, I don't believe you in many cases, but I do believe you when you say that CG might be too creative for this. Because they would never just steal Luthen's kit and put it on Mando and then change the tags, right? They wouldn't do that. I mean, because like Luthen's also a support. If anything, Mando would have the big damage. I mean, I would like to see a Geomando with a flamethrower, but is that worth $60? I mean, it's not even be. Is that going to be worth like $100 over the course of the era? No, I don't want to
I
spend that
mean,
cash,
Yoder,
dog.
we
It's
can't
not
say
worth
it's
it.
impossible. I mean, if I were to make the Mandalorian kit,
Hmm.
GL Mando, I would do something like that.
I guess sort of like how OG Beskar Mando has shoutouts to like scoundrels, or it has shoutouts to Mandalorians. When Bo-Katan added, they added like an extra clause or something, as well as IG Grogu as well. So like, if they did what you suggested, that would be nice to make sure both teams get like something. But okay, they nerfed Satele for working with another light side character. They nerfed Ezra for the exact same thing. Hey guys, we're gonna be nerfing Geo Mando because he's working too well with Mandalorians, and no one's spending that much money on the New Republic characters for his Rex. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too hot about this. Because I know they're going to do the kit wrong. I know they will. I don't care what anyone says. They're going to do it wrong.
But they did Cobb's van. They did his kit very nicely. They can do
Uh,
good kits if they try. I am firmly believe I feel like that's like
do
the
we
second
trust
best
them?
department. I trust them with some characters, okay? Think of some actual good kits you've had in the past 10 years of playing the game, right? Bane, probably top 3, if not the number 1 behind Cobb Vanth. Darth Vader's rework with Merciless Massacre, that was like the kit change, so that's number 2. And then, you know what, I'm going to be cheeky and say Jar Jar Binks 1% chance to insta-kill. Because that's very much like his character. They can do good kits if they want to. It's about time and balance, I think, is the big two things that they're limited by. How good can they make the character, and when is the character coming out?
Well, Yoder, I mean, they nerfed Satele's freaking Kron too. Did you see that?
I did not know.
Did you see for the
For Old Republic?
Satele Kron? If all allies are Old Republic, then the following will be active.
Oh, so they put the leash on that too.
I
Do you think the person that personally made the Satele Kron, do you think that was the same person that made the Cobb Vanth kit? Yes or no? Or do you think that was just some underpaid developer that was like, we need to get these win rates in order with the new Datacron?
I I don't know, but the best cron for Old Republic guys, it's Fast Lashawn. You're getting the 200% protection up. You're getting her lead basically, and Old Republic tank allies taunt for 1 turn, and then while they have protection up, they have 150% tenacity, and they deal 35% more damage. So that opening play is going to be massive. That's going to be massive. Django, and shout out to who was it? I want to give credit. I want to give credit where credit's due. Who said it? Who said it? I gotta scroll up to a pook. A pook? Yeah, we'll go with the pook. Django's Kron with Jabba having 300% defense, Yotter. Jabba is going to time out so many freaking teams. 300%, Yotter?
And they all attack again when they assist? Fuck.
So my must-haves for this Datacron set, I read through them all, Yotter. Character-wise, Bastila Shan. If you can't get Bastila Satele, settle for that's fine. Shorty will be nice as well. Those are and then Django. Those are the three characters. Faction, I would say whenever Old Republic ally falls below 100% health, they gain a bonus turn. So it's not turn meter, a bonus turn. Or the reduced damage. Separatist, target lock one, or defeat an enemy, they take a bonus turn. Light side, I would do the 15% max health, max protection. Dark side, I would do the when our dark side is defeated, 15% offense and 20 speed. That's what I'm looking at. And then the stats, yacht, are horrible. It's offense, crit damage, health, protection, potency. It's brutal. It is brutal.
Okay, well, I'll look forward to farming that next season.
Yeah, will you?
Hell no.
I don't,
I'll go to
Yotter,
the
again, this is why I said this update is so mid! And there's not even a mention of a raid. No mention of a raid.
maybe the real raid where the Shadow Legends were made along the way.
Oh, yeah, wait. Let's look. Again, shout out to I can't, I don't want to pronounce her name wrong. Hold on, where's Asajj Omicron? Bounty Hunter allies gain 50% max health and potency. All other non-galactic legend and non-bounty hunter allies. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. So she's just gonna give them another 50% max health and potency. Okay. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Bonus protect. Wait. No, because you have to have Django in the leader slot. But still, you 350% max health. Oh yeah, and Yatter, I already commented on Arnold's video.
I just did too.
Ugh. Am I being a Debbie Downer? Chat, be honest. How would you rate this update, chat? Am I being a Debbie Downer by saying it's a mid update?
Low key, you should have gotten through the rest of the kits too, because I was low key being lost in the Datacron sauce. Because the Grogu one, I have all I know about the Grogu one is that it's New Republic constricted, which
It's
has a
nothing
great
special.
standard.
This one's basically it's being tied to the new GL.
Yeah.
That
So the
that
new GL should
it's
have
this
one.
kit is all for the new GL. Mandalorian or New Republic allies require 30% of their max health. So it says New Republic or Mandalorians.
Oh. You should have told me about this because I didn't know. You were talking about Luthen about how it has different claws. You can just slap Mandalorian on it as well, and then call it plug and play. Okay, dramatic
I don't know,
update.
and then it's Target New Republic ally. Target, it's. I don't like it.
It's very specific, I guess.
If there's an allied New Republic Galactic Legend, or there are no other Galactic Legends in the battle, so either you use it with the New Republic, or you can't use it against with any other Galactic Legend.
And then if GL Mando requires Omicrons to be good, bro. Like I know we'll have training mode and everything, but if he's not gonna have a shred of anything in territory
Well,
wise,
wait, what was his Omicron? Wait, what mode was his Omicron in? Grand Arena. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Wait, what was Colonel Ward's Omicron in? Grand Arena. Oh my god.
At least they know who they're serving.
This
They'll
is
do
not.
anything except actually fixing Grand Arena. They'll just keep adding
And then
options.
Carson Tiva is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you want to use Carson lead, and then GL Mando. That's actually how they want you to do it. They don't want you to use GL Mando lead. Oh, he's a constable. Good for him.
I. Oh, he is a constable, so he'll be with. Yeah. So all right, I know the tags. I know the tags for the raid, Yoder.
Let's hear it.
Let's go. It's going to be New Republic, Hut Cartel, Constable, Imperial Remnant, maybe Mandalorian. There's 5 factions right there, chat. Book it. Book it.
Everyone, make sure to R10 those 4 factions.
Yeah. I think it can go with both, Dan. Oh my gosh. That's 5 factions right there, Yoder.
Yep.
So, Yoder, how do you feel about this update, buddy?
Well, we finally got the second half of the characters for the era. And, as much as I want a Rada that'll make my R3 Gamma Guard better, I think I'm just going to continue free to play and just invest more relic levels into my Star Killer Stranger team. And also, I
I'm
need to R9 the Era of Anniversary guys because I have an R10 Maul. So, in order for me to get the Era battles, CG did that slimy thing where I have to get all R9s, but that'll only take a few months, so it's
I
fine.
honestly, I'm gonna say this about the ISB. I want a refund on my crystals.
Well, hold on.
Just, just give me a refund. Just please give me a refund.
That would be nice. Hold on.
Yoder, I feel so sad. Like we got all this news, and it's like I don't know. All I'm thinking about is this. And Yoder, we still have no raid info. None. Which you know what that tells me, Yoder? They're trying to withhold info about the Relic 10 tier. That's all it tells me. And Yoder, I have a theory, my friend. Would you like to hear? Yeter? Did Yoder leave? He's just muted, I think. Yeah, he just deafened himself. Yeah, he deafened himself. But yeah, chat, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel, chat. We're getting the new GL. I mean, it's yay. I mean, I don't know what else to say, chat. In the new GL. We don't have any FBCs max. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna have to hard farm chat. Oh brother. Let's go ahead and start farming those Mark 3s. Let's just start farming those Mark III, chat. We're gonna need them.
Sorry, I'm back. I'm back. What did I miss? I was
The
doing too
fact
deep.
that they're not announcing anything about the raid tells me that there's gonna be a Relic 10 tier.
I mean,
I know it, Yotter. I
people
know
know
it.
that. Don't you think it's some other thing that they're not telling us, something that they're hiding for a reason?
I mean,
You can use your
off
era
work,
units to
nice.
use in the raid. Shut your. I'm sorry.
I'm not feeling great about it. I'm not feeling great about this. I am not excited about this. I am concerned. Yotter, like I was excited about Maul. I was like Andor was like, all right, cool. I'll give him 5 stars. This
Like
is
they're
like
just
I'm just
they're.
farming. I'm just farming this tune.
Oh, you for Cassian?
I know I'm just farming this tune solely to get the new GL. There's no excitement, no hype. It's like,
Yeah, that's kind of the only appeal until they release the raid, and then it turns out there's some other
yeah,
boogie in.
like
But
I'm farming it. I'm farming these teams for the raid and the new GL chat. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. I'm
dude,
not
think about how much fun you'll have in testing mode, playing against your own roster.
Yotter. I still can't get over Era Arena.
I can because I haven't experienced it yet, and I will hate it, but then I will have testing mode
Yotter.
for it, and then we can
It
play.
is the same format as Datacrons. You're gonna farm up tunes, and it's whoever spends the most era is gonna get the highest on the leaderboard and get those rewards.
All
And
right,
then
I
guess
hear
what?
you.
Once you invest, guess what? You have to start all over with the new era.
I mean, they give you at least like a little currency from the previous era, but I know what you mean. And let me raise you this. Let me raise you this hypothetical for Era Arena. If it's like Datacrons, what if you just don't spend? What if you engage it like Datacrons in the wild, and you don't spend on either? It makes you happier because you're rich, but it also makes you sad because you are getting curb stomped.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have to spend in the era to get the new GL.
I don't. I
What?
I'm free from that pressure, but
Well, we already have
it's a
three
little not
marquees
conspicuous.
confirmed, Yotter, for the new GL.
Yeah,
Colonel Ward was confirmed. Grogu and the Anzellans, I think, were they? Were they?
I think in a data mine, yeah.
Were they confirmed for the new GL? I just see Colonel Ward. And then it says the new Galactic Legend will require units.
This, you know what? It'd be really funny if GL Mando's rollout, because it was the first one with an era, was worse than the Leviathan's rollout. That'd make me really
They did
like
fix
kind of
it,
sad
chat.
about that.
Chat, they did fix it. It's error level 125. It's error level 125, not 131. So that is good news. They went back on that. So we made a change there. So we need to only take Zeb up 70 plus 50, right? Yeah, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, we only need to take Zeb up 50 more error levels. Look at all that currency, though. Look, like, God dang. Golly.
I'm just low cortisoling Swgoh right now, aka free to play.
513,000 credits. And that only gets you to 125, gets you to Relic 4. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We better get confirmation if Rod is needed for the GL. If he's just a
Oh boy.
lifter, I don't give a. I'm. If he's just a lifter, I am going to be pissed. You're gonna be pissed. And I mean, they're pushing out so much info. Like, gosh.
Hey, where's the info for the raid? Or they've conveniently just forgot to release it.
I don't know, Goddard. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. Oh, I know I'm being a Debbie Downer, Yoder. I'm sorry. It's just overall
This
update score because of Rada, Grogu, freaking those animations and everything. I'll give it a solid 7.
all right.
No, 6.5, 6.5.
Oh, the little one gets out of the little cart. The
Oh,
Enzel edition.
oh, wait, the big guy responded
Which big guy?
to the comment.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely does feel like raid news is coming in late this year. I think the last year they confirmed Order 66 raid in March, unless the new raid. Yeah,
He responded to my stuff too.
I agree. I agree. Oh shoot!
I'm
God
sorry.
dang it!
A Pukia in chat. I forgot that I saw this. Misspelled Satil. It said OMG Bo Satan. Bo Satan Lifter. New Grogu is Bo Satan Lifter. That's all.
I don't know. I don't. Yeah, and we still have no raid news, no raid info. I don't know how I feel about this chat. This seems like a. We'll see.
Actually, why don't we just give the poll to the chat? What do they think about this update?
Sure. I had so much hype and excitement for this.
Wait, so did you watch the Arnold video yet?
No,
Or do we want to do it together?
we can do it together.
On this stream?
No, no, no. I was gonna end stream soon, and then
Okay.
we can watch it if that's okay.
That's fine with me.
Thoughts on update and news. WL meh. There we go. But yeah, but here's the bright side, Yoder. We have reached 598 days in a row streaming.
Very nice. 2 more days.
Friday is
Two
day
more days.
600. Friday's day 600, Yoder. Mm-mm-mm.
For day 600, you should spend $600 on Swgo. Shut your fucking mouth. Sorry.
Well, and I'm just looking forward to my gift coming in June.
Oh yeah, me too. I can't wait for people to hopefully see it.
I mean, we just gotta see how the backlash, the rustling of feathers is gonna go.
For sure, for sure.
Public GL. Not feeling glitch. I know it. But yeah, give your thoughts. We're gonna go into this fleet battle. We're gonna knock this out real quick. And then we'll do our closing thoughts, and then I'm gonna talk to Yotter for a little bit. Hang out with him, watch a video maybe.
Talk to with
Update
Yada, yeah.
sucks. They forgot Smuggler's Run 2.
They forgot, dude. Where's Smuggler's Run 4? We've been promised that 3,000 years ago.
Yotter, when was the last time I was excited in this game?
It was the last time when I was excited for this game, aka Darkside Clones.
I mean, that was
Actually,
remember
no.
me, you, Swag Frog, Beaver got in the call. We were all so excited. We're
What I'm gonna
so
tell
excited.
you is something I've told myself numerous times, and just be thankful that Darkside Clones were not in this new era system. Thank God I can just 7-star them and gear them up right away, day one. For yeah, a pretty penny, but I didn't have to wait 2 whole ass months just to get our hands on them.
I imagine that was the case, dude. Imagine.
And like this was Dark Side Clones. This was before pirate news. We only knew about the Jedi Vanguards loosely. So the future was looking bright based off of the clones. If the clones was like the worst part about the update, then it only goes up from there. We didn't even see what Mace Windu looked like. This was before we saw
Yeah.
the 3v3 gameplay of Mace Windu and sent it to the big man upstairs, you know?
And
I
I
remember
I
that
will
day.
never forget the night that we did CX2 testing and
It's
you
still
broke
my most viewed live stream,
you
1.2K
broke the
viewers.
internet, dude. You broke the Swgo internet.
I had no idea where it was like 4 a.m. in the morning and like I have like 100 people in the chat. Like
It,
I want to thank you guys. 1,000 views.
it was a legendary stream
Yeah,
to say the least.
it was it was Swgo history. You know,
You were the only one with that early access CX2 testing. And
because
we were
I
actually
happened to get
doing
enough
stuff.
stars.
Remember, we timed out JMK because of the dodge.
Yeah, because he was 2 stars on Gear 11.
Gosh,
Okay, if he was
man,
like 2 stars in Gear 12, it could have maybe done something. But yeah, I remember that V3 testing until I ran out of attempts. That was a fun day.
and then you know what they did? I think they saw that they're like, "Bet we're not giving early access to them." Oh, those were the days, chat. Those were the days.
Yeah, I still remember your early days where you were farming for GL Ahsoka, and that was like your first ever live streams where just you on the couch grinding for GL Glat or
When I
GL
break
Ahsoka.
down the puzzles with the whole community and everything,
Yeah, and then like the 20-minute puzzles. Yeah,
I don't know. Those were the days. Those days are in the past.
yeah.
Now we have what we have.
Now we have a very tight leash on the community.
Yeah, it's this is how you're gonna play the game. This is when you can play with the characters, all of that stuff, chat. That's
Testing
basically what it
mode,
is.
save us. Help us, testing
67%
mode.
of the community said meh.
6-7, 6-7.
All right, chat. I think that's gonna be it though. I think Yotter and I got a video to watch. We gotta talk.
Alrighty, chat.
Art looks
Thank
great.
you for
It's
watching. Thank you
interesting.
for stopping by.
It's
Make sure
I
you
just
wail on the
I
new
don't
era.
I don't know. We're gonna raid Nooch. We'll raid Nooch.
Oh, Nuke is live? Dang. Okay.
All right, chat. I'm gonna catch y'all later. May the fourth be with you. Have a great night.
Peace.
2 days away from 600.